Shalom, family. I had a moment today which kind of, well, it did. It surprised me. I've spoken to you in the past about being abused and forgiving that person. But today, for some reason, thoughts of him came to mind, and I started to wonder, where was he? Was he alive? What would have happened to him had he have went to jail for what he did to me? Would it have potentially stopped other people from becoming victims? And how I wanted to confront him, not to not to be mean, more, or to question him, but to tell him that he didn't break me. I was a little kid, and what transpired back then changed me. And the adult that I became was one, as I mentioned before, that accepted abuse as if it was normal, forgave wrongdoings over and over and over and over like that was normal. It's not. I cried, not out of anger, but I'm thinking more so because there's still a little bit of residual hurt. Nowhere like it was before. And I give credit to God because He truly, truly helped me to move past this, not to dwell in it, not to sit in it. But I believe this little bit of residual memory was supposed to happen for a reason. I don't want to confront him anymore. Well, at least not in this moment. But I do wonder how many other people were victimized. And I do wonder if he had went to jail, would that have made a difference? This man is in his 70s now. And I'm sure he has time to think about his life. Whether he does it or not, I don't know. I knew I was going to speak about this because I've been quiet for a while. When I go quiet for a while, it's because my plate is full and I'm really trying to work on myself and manage my responsibilities. But this, I knew I had to speak about. The Most High was telling me to speak about it because somebody else is also dealing with something similar to what I am. Every single day we wake up, we have another chance. We get to start over, and I'm thankful for that. I've had a lot of chances to start over, a lot of time to get things right. Mess things up sometimes too, but get things right. And also to not be hard on myself. And more now I'm asking for help, which is something that was difficult for me to do, was to ask for help. But one thing that I've implemented in my life that is definitely helping is I don't tolerate any kind of negativity, chaos, confusion. If you show me your character, I'm going to believe it. And for me, I'm in a space of just walking away and not wishing anyone any harm. I love the people that are around me, but my tolerance level is very low. I think at some point in life, trying to get the words out, we start to set boundaries and we start to realize we don't have to deal with certain things or certain people. And our peace is most important, and that we shouldn't. I'm shivering, sorry. It's just a little cold and I don't want to stop the video to turn on the heater. And probably also because emotions. Um, what was I saying? Setting boundaries is important, and I didn't realize that I could do that. And now that I realize I can do that, I'm doing it more often. And it's been very helpful. I try to stay out of, no, I don't try. I stay out of drama. I don't want to know anything. I just want to be at peace and live my life. I think at 49 years old, I've went through enough chaos and confusion that the next years of my life, God willing, they're going to be full of peace. Now, yes, there's going to be things that might happen where my stress level might go up a little bit, but nothing compared to what I used to deal with. And I think once a person starts to realize that there's a brighter side, they realize that God has more for them and that they're not supposed to live a life of chaos and confusion and hate and backstabbing and being around people that don't truly have your best interest at heart. You start to realize I don't need that. As long as I have the Most High, I have everything I need. I truly believe that. I'm living that. I have everything I need. I don't worry about things anymore. And I take that back. When I do start to worry about things, I give it to Him because I can't carry it. I've carried enough already. I've carried enough already. I don't have to do that anymore. It gets so tiring trying to carry pain that's unresolved. Hate, anger, yes, hate. I had that in me. You get tired. And chaos and confusion is just going to keep staying around you as long as you allow yourself to stay in the middle of it. I don't have to have the last word in every situation anymore. I don't need to fight battles anymore. I don't need to tell people what type of person I am. I show them. I don't need to prove myself to anyone anymore. This is me. And I used to do that all the time, trying to prove myself to people, trying to live by other people's standards, allowing people to disrespect me, use me. There's no more woe is me. Oh, poor Cassandra, look at what she's been through. Now it's more, I've been through that. But I'm not going to allow anybody else to take me back there again. I'm stronger, wiser. I'm forgiving. I love. I can't do that with that path. I can't go back. I can't go backwards. And so, like I said, when I started thinking about this, man, I'm like, wow, I'm in a good space. I'm in a great space. I don't hate this man anymore. Why is this coming up? And so I'm gonna sit here and make time to tell you about it because you need to hear it, whoever's listening to this. Yeah, I wanted to tell that man, you didn't break me. Yes, I learned that violation and disrespect was okay through him. But praise the Most High, he had a plan all along. That was not going to be the end of me. That's not going to be the end. I think about my kids. My son turned 27 today, my oldest. And my twins just turned 11 2 weeks ago. And I just think about them. And I think about myself being 11 and having what happened to me have already affected how I acted, how I behaved, the disrespect I would receive afterwards from my peers. And then just looking at my kids now and seeing they don't carry that weight. They don't carry it. I'm just, as I'm speaking of that, I'm just thinking about how much disrespect I dealt with. Just being quiet and taking it. I'm remembering this girl, Elizabeth Trotta, in elementary school, just not liking me. And this was maybe 2 or 3 years after I was abused by my mom's boyfriend. She just didn't like me. She didn't like me at all. And I remember we were outside waiting for the bus, and she had a lollipop in her mouth, and she spit the lollipop pieces in my face in front of everybody. And I just stood there, wiped my face, said nothing, did nothing, just accepting it. Thinking about allowing myself in situations I had no business being in. Making bad decisions. Not caring about anyone else's feelings. Thinking about being a kid and being with other kids, doing things that kids should not be doing. And then I looked at my kids today, that they're not going through that. I just want to tell you it's okay. It's okay to walk away from people that don't love you unconditionally and don't respect you. It's okay to remove yourself from situations that are going to disrupt your peace. It's okay to look the other way when things are going on around you that people are trying to pull you into. You got to protect your peace. We deal with enough already. Why do we have to add into it? Why do we have to have high stress levels? I'm being led to tell you to just take time to yourself. There's no need for you, while I'm saying this again, but I'm being led to say it, to be going from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship. Stop. You're going from relationship to relationship because you're not healing whatever it is inside of you that you haven't healed, that you haven't addressed. Another person is not going to fix it. If anything, it's just going to add on another layer of pain. Allow yourself to heal. You deserve it. Don't you think you deserve the time to heal? You do. And the Most High is happy to be there to help you through it. Hold your hand to hug you. I used to give myself self hugs when I would want to hug him, and it felt like I was. I'll keep you posted on if I keep thinking about this person, Bobby. Hey, if I can name the girl that spit in my face in elementary school, I'm going to go ahead and name the man that clearly is a sick man. Thank you. You didn't break me. You didn't break me. I feel sorry for you. And I know that the Most High has or will deal with you in his own way. That's not for me to worry about. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. But you did not win. That's all I have to say. I needed to say that. I needed to say everything I just said for me as well. Not just you, but for me as well. This is therapeutic for me. I pray that it's therapeutic for you. Love and blessings on you. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for listening.